Should still be. If not, you can just grab it from the kitchen. Alright. Oh, it's all black.
I know.
Fresh. Oh, why do you guys sound so quiet?
Nobody's talking.
Oh, okay. I was hearing I think. Wait. Oh. Wait. Why am I hearing you? Oh, because. Oh no, I'm watching the video by accident. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that it's only 3 hours long, so I only have to go through 3 hours of content instead of 4, which is fine. But I'm not saying that we should cut it shorter. It's just gonna be easier to edit.
I'm streaming through YouTube right now.
Ooh.
By the way, so it should. I felt like that was easier for you to.
Following you. Oh yeah, that'll be so much easier. I should have a notification at the start. No. What is your YouTube? I think I follow you too.
I think it's DrewBurgess014.
There you go. Instant on notifications. Whoa. Man, why does it do this to me? Thank you, Chad.
Yeah. We had a pretty big RP session, so it wasn't too hard to spot.
Gotcha. Who just popped in? Is that Cameron?
Yeah.
Cameron.
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 Camera.
Okay, sounds good so far. And YouTube automatically saves all your live stuff too.
YouTube now?
Yeah.
YouTube? Like YouTube Live?
Yeah, YouTube Live.
That's actually in your neighborhood.
Oh yeah, YouTube has been. It's the only thing that's not good about YouTube. Well, there's a lot of things not good about YouTube, but the only main thing between Twitch and YouTube is the finding viewers or finding new people. It's really hard to find. Like my channel, like I just hit like the algorithm with that last video because right now my current video only has like 7 views, which is fine. I kind of expected that. So I don't try to outlandishly work on the edits as hard as I did before, but it's like on occasion I'll have like a spurt of inspiration and I'll be like, this is the video and it looks so good, you know, stuff like that. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is just gonna be a basic video, a little bit of editing. It'll take me about 2 to 4 hours with edits though.
Cam is feeling a bit under the weather, so he's gonna be in the background.
Gotcha. Hope you're feeling better, Cam. Is he in here?
All right, can we get a recap?
I'm gonna leave this one for Chad.
Sure thing. After the scuffle in the graveyard, the party made their way to Gilmore's glorious goods. Fortunately, they had arrived just after he had left to attend a council meeting in the Cloudtop district. Vlad Amicus immediately made their way up and walked into the middle of the aforementioned meeting. Vlatomicus to brief the members of the impending undead incursion brought about by Blue's former employer and the threat of predators that was lurking further down on the horizon. The council offered Vlatomicus a keep in order to have them close by in preparation to defend the city. The party now finds itself with some time on their hands. What will happen to our adventurers with the lurking threats on the horizon? Find out next time on Velatus Amicus Z.
No, sorry, I was just and not judge me.
We have a keep, we have downtime, and
Sorry.
we have a couple things that we can do.
Are we gonna leave in 1 week?
Well, we're gonna have to find that artifact. So.
So, nothing's popping up for me. Nothing's loading.
You might have to reload yourself.
I just got a black screen. Do I need to reload too?
Yeah, probably.
Or like, I should probably exit out of it and then go back into it. You think? That's what I'm doing.
Is it still black for people?
It's loading.
It's loading.
You want like a book?
It's okay. I just want to use newspaper.
Like, so many journals here. Just don't know which one I can give you. So each thing has like a little bit of this, little bit of that.
It says that like
Yeah, it's still black.
It's still black.
available tokens for the scene.
Same.
There we go.
Ah.
I'll just go to this one instead.
Get to my inventory later. And what session is this? Is this 37?
3, 8.
38.
So, finding yourselves in the comfort of your newfound keep. You rouse to a day without any real heel of adventure. Time to relax or plan or do whatever you will in the city. So I'm assuming that some people throughout the week have thought of the things that they've wanted to do during their time spent before going off on another adventure. So I'm just gonna go one by one, and we will figure out the things that you wanted to do, see what you wanted to do within the time. I think you guys agreed on spending like a week here
Correct.
before heading onwards. I'll say during that time that, you know, at the end of your stay, you would be able to have a airship, either depending on how you guys wanted to travel there, by airship, by sea, or by other means teleportation. You'd be able to have that ready for you by the end of the week, depending on where it is you would like to go.
Just give me a bit. I need to write more things down, and then I can do it when my turn. But it involves just is it? Bleh. Can't talk. Come on. Someone else go before me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Gotcha.
Sam, can you ask the Arcart about the Dawnfather's artifact?
The
Surely
dawn
something
of the
that-
relic.
I'll say something of that magical prowess might ping on her radar.
I can ask. I don't know if she's readily listening, but I can see. Is there a roll I need to make for this?
I don't know exactly it is what you're doing.
Well, I would like to try to ask the Arcard if she has any knowledge or information on the Relic of the Dawn.
Okay. And
Hey,
how are you asking her?
Concentrated in prayer, holding the staff in front of me.
Do I
As
see
a-
Sam doing this? Between my
can.
potion making? Sam.
Yeah.
Hang on one second.
Why are you asking me to hang out a second? You just asked me my name. Now,
Yeah,
now
I'm
you're
reading the whole thing. Okay. Now I don't know if this is gonna work, but I have learned a new spell. If I remember correctly, there was a tree back in where the Arcard is.
Yes.
I can transport us via trees.
Yes, if you want to ask in person,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be
You
very
said you
helpful.
wanted to, use the library and stuff like that too. So, if you want, I can help. If it works.
How many of us can go through?
It only lasts about 10 seconds. So, if we're all quick.
I'll go through 10 seconds.
Yeah. Only if it counts. I said,
Let me ask you this. Are we able to return or do we need to wait a day?
we might need to wait a day. Unfortunately, that's kind of it's gonna take a lot out of me. But if you want, I don't mind. Gives me something to work on. And I show you like one completed potion of greater healing, and it's like it looks like I took like a bottle and kind of made it look a little bit nicer. It's definitely not pretty like the ones that we have, but it is a bigger bottle, and it's kind of instead of like reddish greenish sort of hue to the liquid, it's glowing a bit more vibrant red. Like my mom's book has helped a lot with the making of my potion skills.
I'm sure that's going to come in great hand.
Oh, it's gonna be a greater.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Yeah, if you'd like, just let me know when.
Okay, because I do want to run to the Lyceum.
Did you eat the pizza?
And I'm looking for any information that we can find on the Pirate King also.
Did you eat pizza?
I figure since we're heading over, Port de Male or over towards the other side, and Gamera wants to research a little more over there, I figure any information we had on this and would definitely help.
What was the city called again? I'm missing. It was like
Uh,
Sylvanas.
I think we're for
Savaria?
Nicodranus and stuff.
Yeah,
Sylvaria.
Savaria.
Oh, okay, so it was.
Yeah,
I was really
Savaria.
close. Sylvaria. Okay. And by the way, this is any tree that I know. So potentially we have I guess you could call teleportation circle.
But the tree in Silvaria is just not any tree.
I know, that's why I don't know if it's gonna work. Like, I could take us to that tree over there, and I point to like a random tree off in the distance, or that one, or anywhere in the Torn Forest. Just let me know when. I'm gonna be over in my room, making some more potions.
Okay. Just trying to figure out when would be best.
Perhaps later. That way, when we wake up, we can go back.
Ah. Good. I'm gonna head over to the Lyceum and see if I can find any information on this Pirate King.
Okay.
Somebody might want to run and also talk to Rosie and see if she knows anything of him.
Hey, Vinric.
Hey.
Do you mind, you've met Rosie.
Believe once or twice.
And we're not talking about your palm either.
You want to go chat with her and see if you can get any information of what is his name?
The Pirate King.
Pirate King.
As soon as you say pirate, Sooner says shuddering and thinks about the one lady we had contact with. What was her name? It was like that.
Oh, the fucking little smile lady?
Yeah, smiling
Oh
lady.
my god. I have it somewhere in here, but I have no way I can find it right now. We'll just call her Smiley. We'll just call it Mrs. Smiley or something like that. It was something creepy.
Yeah, I can talk to her, but as long as the. Yeah, I can talk to her.
Do we know anything about a pirate king? Or
You guys personally would not know anything about them.
gotcha.
We do know that when we beat the turtle early on, that he was working for the Pirate King. And we do have the map of the area where he is said to hang out.
Oh, why did you want to talk to him again? Or did you want to talk to him or just find him?
I think Gamera wants us to go over that way, and I think he's searching for something. So I just figured if we're going out into his area, any information on him would be better for us to know. At least we're not going in blind.
It's true. He could be well, it depends. He could be like a super really mean guy, or I don't know. Maybe he's a sweetheart. We have no
He
clue.
could be nice and grand. We don't know.
He could be the type of person that grabs people by the throat and crushes them that way and kills them, or maybe a nicer guy.
Coming
I'll be
from
back
a
in a-
town of fishermen, does Vinric have already rumors or anything about the Pirate King?
One more time?
Seeing how Vinric has like his fisherman background, or like his family's all fishermen, Does he does he know any like rumors of a Pirate King?
This is on a different side of Exandria. And so while um, your town in the Shale Steppes would definitely have encountered piracy of one form or another during their fishing. Um, they have not encountered any that had any connection with a pirate king close in the waters of Wildmount.
Okay.
I'll be back in a few hours. I'm gonna head out to the Lyceum.
You know where they are? You know where they are?
I guess while Sam is investigating the location, the artifact of Dawn, no. I guess I'd like to spend some time writing a message to my sister,
Okay.
Hey.
and then probably visit the Church of the Moonweaver. But giving an update and then just letting her know how to prepare for calamity level
Mm-hmm.
type of situation coming up in the not so distant future. And that we've helped try and secure some allies and helping against it, but may not be enough.
Also, tell her to be careful about the wine trade with Dyson.
Yes, and the whole thing with Tyson Brandt. So.
Okay. I'll take note of that letter. And for your information, there is no temple dedicated to the Moonweaver here in the city of Iman. There
It's one
are
within like a day's travel,
none that you know of around the city that it's within a couple days travel. There are temples dedicated to Arathis, Bahamut, Raven Queen, Pelor, Cord, Molora, Ayun, Avandra, Corellin, and Sarenrae.
Yeah. Oh, so they don't have like a temple to the Dawnfather here?
Pelor.
Paylor. There you go. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'll go to the temple of Paylor.
Okay.
Pelor. The big callback. With Max here, please.
Okay. As you make your way through the bustling streets of Amman, eventually arriving at the grand temple dedicated to Pelor, the temple stands pretty tall. Its architecture adorned with intricate carvings, stained glass windows depicting scenes of warmth, healing, and the triumph of light over darkness. Upon entering, you're greeted by the calming scent of incense and the soft golden glow of sunlight streaming through the windows. The interior is serene, with worshippers offering prayers, meditating, or seeking solace in this peaceful ambiance.
Gonna flag down the. Are there any like staff around here?
You can see a couple of acolytes that are dressed in simple kind of yellowish robes with the symbol of the Dawnfather kind of emblazoned and threaded through the center.
Well, pardon me. I seek some information on the Dawnfather, more so. Well, historical information. Do you have any records, or
Is there something you wish specifically?
yes, you were looking for the artifact of Dawn. Any information pertaining to that? I've heard that it was lost, but oh, the first place to start would be in a temple, yes?
Artifact of the Dawn. It is a sacred relic associated with the teachings of Pelor. We don't have any detailed knowledge about the artifact, other than what we share based on the lore and the teachings of the Dawnfather. We know that it's a powerful item imbued with the divine radiance of Pelor himself. It's believed to hold immense healing and restorative properties, bringing forth the Father's light. I must admit, I'm sorry. The specifics of the artifact of the Dawn, such as its location, is not widely known. Or rather, it's lost to us. It was always said to be in possession of one of Pelor's champions.
Has Pelor crowned a champion in times of late?
Oh, no. We've had no such reason to believe that any champion has been crowned.
And do we have information on the previous champion of Pelor?
Previous champion of Pelor.
The most recent one, rather.
That's not for you, Baba.
Let me check my archives really quickly, if you don't mind waiting here.
Oh. Take your time.
He kind of leaves and goes through a side door in the temple. And you're left to kind of look around the place, curiosity wandering through. You can see in this center, towards the back of the room, you find a shrine to Pelor. You see its beautifully crafted altar adorned with golden symbols representing the sun healing, and a soft warm light emanating from a radiant crystal kind of at its center. It seems to wash over you with a sense of peace, but also a little bit of anxiety. As this is kind of the antithesis of the god that you worship. Being in here
Yes, there's.
is an odd. It's an odd feeling.
It's gonna like. I don't know. Fidget in the pew or wherever I'm waiting.
It's day and night difference.
Yeah. Literally.
Right.
After a couple of minutes or so, the acolyte comes back with a few different scrolls kind of clutched within his grasp. And kind of thrusts a couple into your arms as he kind of opens one and reads a bit. Basically explaining that the title of champion is bestowed on individuals who have displayed exceptional devotion, valor, and unwavering faith in Palor's teachings. He also speaks of a paladin of Palor, named Sir Aemon Dawnbreaker. I'll put that in the chat. Oh, not in Orin though.
Sir Aelin Dawnbreaker? Dawnbreaker?
Aemon Dawnbreaker.
Amen Dawnbringer. Okay.
Dawnbreaker. He's widely regarded as one of the most revered champions of Palor in recent times. He was known for his unwavering commitment to justice, his compassion for the downtrodden, and his tireless efforts to bring light to the darkest corners of the world. He tells you that his legend tells of numerous heroic deeds, such as leading an expedition to purge a cursed forest of its maleficent presence, eating a besieged city against the horde of undead, and even confronting and ultimately defeating a powerful necromancer who threatened to plunge a region into eternal darkness. And there's a great many different tales that he's telling you of Sir Aemon's adventures, but one thing was consistent: his indomitable spirit and his unwavering dedication to Pelor's teachings. And he kind of ends with saying that it says here that new champions may arise when the world is in great need.
Do we have any information on the last known whereabouts of Aemon Dawnbringer? Where was his home? Did he have a family?
His fate and current status is not known within this temple. As a champion, his stories and deeds have become legendary, but details about his present circumstances are subject to speculation.
Do you know what he looks like?
Oh, you're here.
Oh, you went with me, Sam? I
Uh,
thought you were going to the Lyceum.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was just curious.
Know your place, rabbit! You might be able to find more accurate and up-to-date information by seeking out, I don't know, scholars, bards, or individuals who may have closely followed the deeds of Palor's champions, but any more information of the temple is what I have in front of you.
Well, I do appreciate you being so forthright. So,
Of course, the
Yeah.
information of Palor is for all to come and seek his light.
I bid you a good day, and may the moon weaver bless you. Then I walk away.
He's just like in a very wild, like curious look. And he looks like he's gonna like come and like say something, and then kind of stops himself and ponders,
It's like,
and then just leaves.
hmm.
I was like, I think.
All right, moving over, kind of fading out from the temple and over to the Lyceum. Um, Upon arriving, Sam, you find yourself surrounded by shelves upon shelves of ancient tomes, scrolls, and manuscripts. Scholars and mages can be seen engrossed in their studies, while librarians navigate the vast collection, assisting visitors in their quest for knowledge.
You there? Can I get your help?
You see, sitting behind one of the counters, kind of poring over some different books, is a tan-skinned tiefling female with horns that kind of corkscrew out from the center of her head and forehead. She seems to be wearing normal librarian kind of lyceum robes as she looks up to you. Can I be of assistance in any way?
I'm here to look up some information on behalf of the council, and I was wondering if you could help me out. I'm looking for some information on an area out of Nicodranus and a certain person. They considered him called the Pirate King.
Oh, I apologize. The library is strictly reserved for students and faculty.
I got my pin on, and I show it. Really?
Well, I apologize. You said that you were doing something for the council. We have a great many people that come in every once in a while using that excuse.
Yeah, this time I wish it was. But no, could you help me?
Sure. There is a section of the library to the east that is known for its historical records and maritime lore.
Awesome.
Just that
I'm gonna
way.
head over to that. I'm gonna head over to that section.
Very nice. I need you to go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Let's go here. Let's find Sammy boy. No. Where are you? Where's our characters at? Under actors. Oh, we're down there at the bottom now. And you want me to do an investigation?
$19. You discover a trove of texts, maps, and first-hand accounts that delve into the history of piracy over in the Clovis Concord, the area of the Clovis Concord being the government that resides over the Menagerie Coast and the city and ocean. A great many accounts of different kinds of piracy and such. You spend hours poring over dusty tomes, deciphering faded scrolls, and cross-referencing various sources. Among the materials that you find, there are 4 books that kind of pique your interest a bit. Um, the first one being Seas of Chaos, Tales of the Pirate Lords. A comprehensive volume chronicling the exploits and legends surrounding the pirate lords of the Revelry. It includes accounts of their raids and notorious deeds.
Okay.
Revelry, I think is a term that you've heard before. Or if it's not, I can brush you up on your knowledge.
Yeah, brush me up.
So the Revelry is it is a semi-organized pirating group that directly opposes the Clovis Concord. They refuse its laws, and they find a certain joy in theft and
Killing.
yeah, pillaging. The second book is called The Skull and Crossbones, A History of the Revelry. It's a scholarly work that explores the formation, hierarchy, and inner workings of the Revelry, shedding light on the Pirate Lord's rise to power and the secrets and not secrets, but speculations behind the organization. The Pirate Lord is constantly referred to as the Plank King.
And that rings a bell with me. Because I remember them saying the Plank King out on that ship when we were talking, when we beat up the other guy.
I believe so, yes. It details that the Revelry refer to themselves as the free folk of the sea. And they've been at this for around 40 years. They have a loose morals and a twisted code of honor. And they take what they want from less protected targets while living a life of debauchery in the well-guarded haven of Darktoe. And it says that the Revelry is governed by a collective of captains, all whom refer to the final word of the Plankteen. A kind of monarch who is said to never leave Darktoe. The original Plank King, whose name is Hunnis Bria.
Say that again.
Hunnis Bria.
Hunnis Bria. He's the former Plank King?
Former Plank King. He ruled for 25 years before a Goliath named Wyatt Marinos challenged him for increasingly lackadaisical attitude and won. And Wyatt now claims the title of the Plank King.
Okay. Okay. I think I have the information I needed. The map that Gamera had, does that show the area where we're going?
Yeah, it shows an area right here of Uruk-Hazel. This one right here. My ping is a little low, but down here.
Down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Temple of the False Serpent, Ulukazel. Okay.
It probably wouldn't have that on it, the Temple of the False Serpent.
Right. Right. Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to research during your time in the library?
Well, you said there was nothing on the Relic of the Dawn or the Dawn Breakers. That's way past history.
Yeah, that was pre-calamity stuff. You can have a good assumption that whatever records were kept about the Dawnbreakers, that they were either destroyed in the calamity or lost.
Okay. No, this is what I set out to find information on, so I think I'm good for right now. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll make my way back to my house, my keep.
Very nice.
I let those other idiots just stay there.
All right. Who else is doing something during their time here in the city?
I mean, Vidner is feeling like a little homesick because he's going to send like a letter to his family at home. I know it's not much, but
You could probably visit if you wanted to.
oh, could I?
It's close.
Close.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let everybody know. Hang on. Hey, Lou.
Yes.
Would you mind if I went home for a minute?
No, not at all. Do you need someone with you? Do you need
I'm what's the word? I think I can go by myself, but
do you need a guardian with you?
I should be good. But if anybody wants to tag along, I'm sure we can get some like salted salmon or something.
Where do you live again?
The shell shops.
Is that close to Kaimel?
No, it's right
Oh,
next to Iman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you asking me to take you there?
I mean, if you could. If there's like any kind of portal there. I remember you guys were talking about that earlier.
Well, I mean, I can transport us via a big enough tree. I don't remember any. Could I make a? What kind of check would I make to have like see if I know like a specific tree close to or by his house?
You guys have visited the Shale Steps before. So I would say that you have memory of the trees that are beside his home.
Blue kind of like looks at you and his eyes go from that. He's also in his skeletal form when he's in his keep, by the way. He's trying to get more comfortable in his skeletal body. So you see his eyes kind of go from that bright blue to like start to dim until they totally disappear inside the skull. And then suddenly they flash back up and go, I think I can take you there.
Really?
Yeah. You ready?
Wait, now?
I can take it now.
Okay, let's do it.
Hang on. And he starts like cleaning up his like stuff from his potions and he like starts like putting his chest down. He goes over and grabs his amulet and puts it around him and you see the drow form reappear on him. All right. Follow me. And I'll go to the closest tree that I know. Is there a tree around our keep?
Yes, you have a gardens.
Gotcha. You walk up the tree and you see like there's like some symbology of like just a couple runes just so that he sees the tree and he knows that this is the tree that we use. This is our transport tree. And you see a very, very small, crude shape of like the wild mother on the side of it. Very, very faint, but it's there. and he'll go ahead and all right, give me a second. And he cracks his bony knuckles, and then let's see. I wonder if there's any sort of this description for the spell. Let's get to it. I don't think there really is a description, is there?
It's like up to user discretion or something.
It's a spell called transport via plants. So let me just see if it has any sort of like. I don't think it has a material component. No. Yeah, no real. Okay, so you see Blue. He kind of like puts his hand on the tree, and you see like the blue orbs go back to darkness, and as soon as they flash up a very strong like pale yellow, and then the tree kind of just and splits open. All right, go, come on.
Okay.
Quickly.
He just kind of jumps through it, just swan dives in there.
You gotta
I'll use that as well.
you jump through the tree, feeling yourself being kind of almost weightless as you're transferring through. You see a great many green and yellowish lights kind of breezing past you, tussling your hair backwards as you feel yourself kind of being propelled forward with great speed. As you're within this demi-plane kind of existence, you finally are able to right yourself, catch footing, and be able to kind of walk through. As you do, towards the end of the spell, you see another tree at the other end of it that kind of opens up towards you, twisting in a way that the tree twists, and as it does, the trunk of it reveals a kind of like a doorway passage that you can just step right through. And as you step through, you're on the outskirts of your hometown in the Shale Steppes. The familiar scent of ocean water kind of being brought to your nostrils. The familiar scene of your home is before you.
Well, that was faster than I thought.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing I learned.
I did not know you came with me. I think Vinrick would just like jump.
Well, listen, you're a young man. You need someone to watch over you so you don't do anything stupid.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Please don't.
Okay.
I'm not in the mood. I'm going through a midlife crisis right now. Or a mid-death crisis, I guess.
Well, either way, they can tag along. It actually means a lot.
Well, yeah, plus, if you get into trouble, I can get us out.
Just Alright, well, I didn't keep up with all the letters like I promised, but let's hope for the best. It just kind of gives you like a thumbs up and starts walking to town.
Going to see the mom. Yeah, she's gonna be pissed. It's gonna be so fucking funny. Let's go. The real reason he came. I'll just follow Vinrick wherever he goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to blend in the crowd. I don't want to pull up too much attention to me yet, but I am going to walk straight to my house to see if anybody's home.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
You walk over to. As you're kind of walking through the town, you can see most people as it's about midday. Fishermen are returning with their treasures from the sea. People enjoying their simplistic lifestyle here in the Shale Steppes. You walk over to your home. knock on the door. You hear kind of a quiet pattering of footsteps as the door just peeks open just for a second. And you can see a small kind of bluish eye peering through. And, we don't want any! And closes it real quick.
Wait, no. It's me, Vinrick.
Vinrick who?
Vinrick the... I don't remember.
The butthead?
Benrick the Stinky.
Thank you.
Vinrick the Stinky?
Benrick the Smelly.
Vinrick the big-headed?
Vinrick the big-headed.
As the door opens, and you can see the familiar visage of your little sister kind of peering through. Well. About time you showed up.
Yeah, sorry for the long wait. A lot of things were happening, and it was just it was a hard time to stop by again.
Did you bring the rabbit with you?
No, the rabbit's kind of busy right now. He's doing his own thing. I did bring
Boo!
Griffin
And she
Blue, though.
slams the door.
Okay.
I wild chip into a rabbit.
Would you get out of the way? At this time, the door opens and you can see your mother there standing.
Hi, Mom.
Did you bring the rabbit with you?
This is an uncommon surprise. Please, come on in. Kind of leads you into your homestead. It looks a little disheveled. Definitely lived in without expecting any company. There are things kind of scattered about. Some small wooden toys on the ground that you assume your sister was playing with. Well, it's been... How long has it been? I don't know. A month or so?
Maybe. I think it might be a little longer.
It definitely seems like a lot longer. Glad to see that you're in one piece. And she kind of comes over and she's like stretching out your face and like looking through your hair and just making sure. You look older.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot. I guess you could say I look more mature.
That's for certain. Well, what brings you back home?
We finally got a little mini vacation going, so I wanted to say hi and see how you guys were doing. And I was really homesick, so I just want to see you guys again.
Well, that is sweet, boy. I do appreciate the visit. We're doing well. Your sister has taken on a small job, just like fetching water and stuff like that. But she's brought in just a little bit of extra coin for us, so we've been doing, and not to mention your gift from before has definitely helped out.
I'm glad. I really am. Ooh, speaking of gifts. Give me a second, I gotta find it. Check this out, and he's gonna pull out the, I've been holding on to this for a while, that we have, or at least I have a Boreal Dragon Scale trophy that I've been holding on to.
Wow. And your sister kind of comes up. She's like, "Gimme!
Here, check it out. and we've seen all kinds of things. We fought dragons. We fought a giant worm. I look at Blue. It's like a really giant worm. A lot of things.
His mother kind of goes over to you, Blue, with the little like dishcloth that she had in the car. It's like smacking you a little. I told you to keep him out of trouble.
He's fine. He'll survive. He's a good guy. Good boy. Takes care of himself pretty well. He's a bit childish, but, well, he is a child. He has that rugged look to him now.
I can see. I don't necessarily like hearing of all these things that you're fighting, but you've come back to me in one piece. That's good.
Is it his father who trained him? Or did you?
Face kind of noticeably goes white at the mention.
I see I hit a touchy subject. I apologize. Just curious.
He definitely seems to follow in his father's footsteps.
We'll keep him out of trouble, I promise. He's a good kid with a good heart. Just wants to help as much as he can.
I hope so.
We'll make sure that he doesn't end up in any bad way. I promise.
Mind flayer.
I'm gonna pretend I don't know what that is. Well, you're just in time for preparing dinner if you wish to stay for it.
Of course. Do you need help cooking?
That would be nice. And a smile just kind of runs across her face. Your sister, however, is in the corner just with the scale, just like pawing over it. I'm just like feeling it. Is this real?
Yeah. Why would I bring you a fake one? That'd be lame.
And you really fought a dragon?
Fought a couple, actually.
Hmm.
Sure.
And yes, we fought a lot. Fought a cloud giant, fought... What else?
We fought a lot. A couple things, couple dangerous things.
What? Always came out on top. We always had each other's back.
I looked to his little sister and I said, we fought vampires.
Oh. Did they suck out your blood?
Oh yes, Vinric is a vampire now. And he needs to feed soon.
I look at my sister with like evil smile.
Just
Nah,
wear
don't
a
believe you.
Nexus while you sleep.
Why didn't you bring the rabbit back?
Yeah, Vinric, why didn't you bring the rabbit back?
He didn't want to. He was doing something. He was reading a book. He didn't want to. Something about a pirate king.
Well, why didn't you buy her a rabbit?
Yeah, why didn't you buy me a rabbit?
Yeah.
Don't get me bus there. Next time I'll definitely bring some. We even have a keep, by the way, that we were living in.
It's not a keep.
What's a
It's
keep?
a castle. It's this giant castle. Full of armor. Red velvet carpets.
You live in a castle
Beautiful.
now?
Yes, we all do. He's part of our group now.
Yeah, I take you guys there to see it sometime. It'll be really fun.
That would be...
The rabbit will be there.
That would be nice. I haven't traveled outside of the shell steps and gosh, I can't even remember when.
Have you guys been okay with the creature running around? Like, has it stopped?
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask about that.
There's
Is
been
that something that's... Go ahead.
There's been a few more attacks, if I'm being honest. Nothing within the city. More talks of stupid hunters or young fellows trying to gain some notoriety going up into the mountains and not returning.
I kind of like start whispering at Blue. Yeah, go check it out with me, see what's going on up there.
It might be dangerous, but I'm sure we've been through worse. No harm in some detective work.
It'll just be more of a constant thing.
You wanted me to make us sneaky?
That'd be fun.
I can do that. By the way, we might be... are we still in his house, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Okay, just double checking. Is his mom in the room with us still?
Yep. It's only really one room.
Oh, gotcha. I look towards his mother and I'll go. We may need to spend the night somewhere. I'm sure you have a room for him, but I can sleep somewhere else if need be. If there's not enough room.
You guys are more than welcome to stay, of course.
Thank you. We'll be back in time for dinner.
Wonderful.
All right.
We'll have it ready for you.
Thank you. Do you want me to try to bring anything back? Like any herbs in the mountains that you pick up?
Oh, I couldn't possibly ask.
Yes. Do you need any ingredients for the local shop?
Have most of what we need here, but if you want to pick up any more vegetables to go into the soup, that would be nice.
Gotcha. As long as it's not eggplant this time. Just like give you some reason.
You always
Big
strayed away
boy
from your
gotta eat.
vegetables.
Has he always been picky with his vegetables?
He's always just been picky.
You know, when I was his age, I was the same way.
Yes, well, you would think while he was growing up, he developed more of a sensible palate. You're only going to stay 3 feet if you're going to continue to eat that way.
Yeah.
If you eat your vegetables, you'd be as tall as me.
Well, I know that's not possible. It's still a good dream.
Oh, you don't know if I'm halfling? Well, actually, you do. And I look down and I realize my drop form.
Well, go on. We'll be here whenever you return. You guys kind of take your leave, exit through the house, back into the small village.
I'm going to ask around, see if there's anybody who knows like where it would be a general area to find it.
Wait, are we going to the shop first? Sorry.
Oh yeah, we should do that first.
Yeah, we'll go to the shop, grab some
Yeah,
vegetables.
yeah, bitches.
Good vegetables. Blue knows how to look for his vegetables.
All right.
So we can just like go through quickly, and I'll like look through all the tomatoes and eggplants and broccoli.
Yeah, you'll be able to pick up all of the vegetables that you need for like a silver.
I pick up all the best ones.
Okay.
I got this over.
And then you're gonna talk
Already
to
paid for
people about like what, like rumors of anything, or
Yeah, rumors or if any of the hunters know of the general idea of where to stay away from, where usually attacks.
sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check or a persuasion check.
Real quick, Drew, do I feel like a sort of drow presence around this area is kind of odd?
You are definitely getting some looks.
Gotcha. As soon as we go like between houses or somewhere that people can't see us, I will make my illusion to have a more like childlike appearance, like a halfling. I know I can't make myself super short, but I'll like
Humans are normal to town too.
oh true. I'll just make myself look like a younger human teen, probably that looks around Vinrick's age, even though he's aged up a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do my best to make a better voice.
Oh, very nice. Through talking to some folks in the shell steps, there's been whispers and murmurs circulating the townsfolk. Though the details are often embellished or speculative, there's several common threads amongst what you're hearing. Some residents claim to have seen a shadowy figure stalking the outskirts of the village during the night. Descriptions vary, but it's often described as a dark and elusive creature that moves swiftly and silently. There's also been vanishing livestock. Reports of livestock mysteriously disappearing from the outskirts of the village. Farmers and herders have noticed signs of disturbance as if something had snuck into their enclosures, but there's no signs of struggles or traces of missing animals. There's also been reports of crops withering and dying prematurely in certain areas around the village. Farmers puzzled as to the cause, as the land has been fertile for generations. Some suspect that the creature, whatever it may be, has a nefarious influence on the land, draining its vitality. It's important to note that these are merely rumors and hearsay. But nevertheless, the fear and unease amongst the villagers are palpable, and they remain on guard.
Sorry, I'm trying to think.
I would say, Vinrick, as you just kind of are wandering throughout, your mind instinctually goes to the mountain, looking up. As you look up towards the mountain looming nearby, an odd sensation washes over you, kind of tingling your senses. The mountain holds an air of mystery and intrigue. It seems to emanate a subtle energy that piques your curiosity and stirs something deep within you. You can see that the mountain peaks are crowned with mist. The sunlight dances upon its rocky slopes, casting shadows that playfully shift with the wind.
Hey, Blue. There's a weird. I feel like I'm being watched from the mountains right now. You get that?
Can I make a perception check really quick? And I'll squint
Sure.
real hard.
Go ahead.
Or at least I don't know if it's watched or what. I just got a weird feeling about that direction. I like kind of point upwards toward the mountain.
There's a 24.
Peering up towards the mountains, even with your keen vision, you can see that there are a couple of like cave systems, like two or three, that you can see from where you're at. That, with all the rumors that you've been hearing, seem ominous.
What did you say that they were? I didn't quite get that.
Caves.
Caves.
That just seem
Oh,
ominous.
sorry,
Yeah.
they said haze, and I was like, what? It's a cave. Okay. I'm just pat Vinrick and I see there's two cave entrances over yonder. I'll kind of point them out. Look what you can see with your young eyes.
What do you think? Do you think that'd be a good spot to start? Good speak.
It might be, but perhaps we need the whole group here just in case for further scouting.
Gotcha. Let's head back to the home and get some food, and then talk to everybody in the morning.
Gotcha. Making our way back to get some delicious homemade food that I can't taste or eat. Sad face. But I'll mark in my head where that is. Is it relatively far away, or is it like within like 2 miles?
Say again?
How approximately how far is it from where we were to the caves?
Oh, you'd have to climb up the mountains, so it's a fair distance. I would say to the foot of the mountains, about a mile or so. Climbing up, climbing up maybe like a half mile or so.
Good to know. Are there any trees nearby where we are?
Trees where you're at right now?
Yeah.
Inside of the shell steps, there are like 1 or 2 trees that are wide enough to teleport to and from.
I just want
None
them,
that you see it
Oh,
in the
okay.
mountains.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll take a bone from my pack, probably like a femur, and I will dig like a small hole with my hands and place it in with just a little bit of it sticking out, so that I can try to remember where their spot is, where I saw the caves. I know Sam would have an easier time remembering, but Blue's mind is always fuzzy. So he looks over to Vidnick and goes, "You see this bone, Vidnick? Remember where this is. Not sure if it'll be here." Oh, go ahead.
I was saying gotcha.
All right. Let's go back to your mom. And we'll head back to Nuke's mom's house. Did we ever catch her name?
Yes, I was looking for my background to look for it, but I haven't found it yet.
There's no mention of a name within your backstory.
I could have sworn it in my bag.
Make up a name on the spot. Make
Hang
up a
on,
name
I'm
on the
gonna-
spot.
Mom.
Mama. I always just called her mom. That makes sense for like a, well, I mean, for like an 8-year-old maybe, or 4-year-old, but 15-year-old. Speaking of, I gotta make sure I find my mom's. Yep. Oh, why did Gamera make a sad face? Oh, we'll ask for leftovers for Gamera. Oh, you're good. I was just trying to help. And we'll still make our way down to his mother's house, so however long it takes us to get there. Benrick, do you have a last name? God damn it. I was just gonna call her Mrs. last name. It's okay if you don't have anything.
Want me to just throw one out there?
You want?
Okay, we didn't read the last name again.
Rockfish.
I can get one for you really quick.
Blackthorn, how's that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it. It sounds familiar. It sounds like something. Black. That's cool. So Vinrick, what's your last name?
Oh, I never told you? It's Blackthorn.
Mrs. Blackthorn. Okay. I'll just call her that. Instead of Vinrick's mom.
Vinrick's mom has
Got it going on. The fucking second name.
Yeah, I know. Your mother's name shall be known as Violet.
Alright.
Perfect. Hey, Vinrick, Violet, the 2 V's.
And your sister's name is Ella.
I think her name was like Elise or something like that, too, actually. But Ella's pretty good, too.
Wait, Elise, and they nickname her Ella.
Works.
Yeah, that worked.
Out of-
Okay. You guys go back. Enjoy a nice meal with your mother and sister of fish soup with various vegetables that you have added to the pot. It's a nice home cooked meal.
Oh, I missed your cooking so much. We've been eating rations for so long.
What, the big city doesn't have nice food?
We just got back, really, so We haven't really went out to eat yet.
Had a lot of dried meat though.
Maybe we'll go hunting.
Sounds awful.
I'll take him out somewhere nice. No worries. And thank you for the food. It was delicious.
And he's been drinking a lot.
You're not here.
I know.
I'm not gonna tell his mom that he's been fucking drinking. Don't you tell your mom that.
I was very tempted.
It would be funny if you want to.
I'm open a beer while she's standing there.
Blue offered me a drink too. He made this really nice herbal tea.
Yes, tea's my specialty. I use natural herbs from the forest.
I'd
the
love to
torrid
have
forest.
some.
Also gave me like 6-7 cups of wine.
You gave him what?
I never gave him wine. I promise. I'll make a persuasion check.
She comes in with a dish towel.
Oh no!
Starts
Oh no!
smacking you.
Ah, ah, ah. Here, a sign of peace. And I'll just pull out a little satchel of some herbs that I've gathered from the torn forest. Take them. Jesus.
She'll take them and like wrap them up and put them in one of her pantries. Right. Is there anything else you would like to do while in the shale steppes?
Nothing in particular, I don't think.
I can't really think of much else to do. I just kind of was just kind of homesick. I just want to see his family again.
Yeah. Well, with your nice visit and sleep underneath your own roof.
Actually, I will, when everyone goes to bed and I hear everyone not moving around the house, I will get up and quietly make my way outside and, after my 4 hours of sleep. And I will, just watch very keenly.
Do I hear him leave the house?
You move quietly.
Yes. I don't wake up anyone.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh.
30, 20.
What is Vinrick's passive perception?
Would that even be in this? Utility? Inventory? Features? Attributes? What is that? Wait a minute, I have...
Passive perception is what it is before the roll.
I don't think yours is high enough. No, it's not. Oh, 12.
12, yeah.
So you would not notice. So you go outside into the cool night air. Kind of chilly as it is oceanside. Then you watch keenly. Are there any signs of disturbance? Any howling on the air? But nothing seems to pique your interest on this night.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead, before everyone wakes up, I will go in, to, like, let's see, I'll go a bit far away to, like, closer towards the, is there a forest nearby?
Not really.
Like a pasture?
Yeah.
I'll go out and I'll pick some pretty nice flowers, take a little potion bottle from my chest, and my back chest, not my front chest. And not the open rib cage. And I will plant them inside the house and put them on the table. They're just like some wildflowers that will probably grow into weeds, but
Very
they're growing.
nice.
And then just kind of, I'll also make food. I'll make food in the morning. Blue will wash the fuck out of his hands, out of his bones.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably like put him like he'll, like make not boiling water but very warm water. Put his hands in there to soak and everything. Make sure all the dirt and stuff is gotten out between the little knuckles and everything.
Like a little worm that kind of crawls.
Ooh, I take him out really quick, and I put him into one of the potted plants
Okay.
in my chest. They get those bugs. And no, they help this one. My bad. I'm thinking of it's like a bug that eats the bugs off of plants. I can't think of the thing, what it is.
Ladybugs do.
Ladybugs. I kind of thought ladybugs, but I was like,
Yeah, they eat
Um,
aphids.
oh, nice. Oh yeah, Mr. It's a fucking game.
Grounded.
Grounded. Yeah.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
a teacher.
That's true. And yeah, I'll just make some food. I'll make whatever is there. If I can like mix up anything I have, saute anything. Probably just like, I don't know what she would have. I was just gonna think like bacon and eggs or some sort of fish breakfast, fish and chips or something.
Okay.
And I'll make extra for Gamera.
He's not there with you.
No, I know, but I'm gonna take it too.
Oh, okay. That's nice. You guys have your breakfast, say your goodbyes, traverse through the tree, back to your keep. Alright. Is there any other business that needs to be attended to during this week?
I also had a couple things.
Sure.
I'm gonna mention that I'm on Dawnbringer to Sam and see if he couldn't check in with the Lyceum if they had records on the gentleman.
There were no records at the Lyceum on the relic of the Dawn or the Dawnbringers.
Well, is there information on the last champion of Pelor, Amon Dawnbringer?
Oh, I mean, I can always run back there and ask. I mean, did you go and visit their place? Where did you find that information?
Yes, rather. I visited a rather dreary temple. Visibly
Not
so.
enough moons. Too many suns.
Yes. A lot of light. Thought I was gonna go blind in there. Ugh. But anyway, the priest hadn't mentioned the whole history of the previous bearer of the relic of the Dawnbringer, the relic of Dawn, and it's a gentleman by the name of Amon Dawnbringer. But they said they did not have any other records of the gentleman.
I'm sure they should have some form of record at the school.
I'd like to check that out before we take off, because that might give us a lead into where to search.
Okay. Then why don't you and I run to the Lyceum right quick?
So I guess Sam and I are going to the Lyceum.
We can fast forward, and everything that you're gonna find is going to be of the same kind of like scrolls that the temple also had.
Okay.
Before,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. I don't mean to go into more of a lore dump, but I also want to go to Silvaria, so I kind of mentioned that to Sam and
Yeah.
Otar. I go, hey, guys, I heard You want to go to the Lyceum? If you want, I can see if I can transport us to Sovaria through the tree that holds all the magic in the world. I don't know if
That's
it's
going
gonna
to be,
work.
that's going to be tomorrow, though, correct?
Is this the next day or is this right after?
This is
Right,
as you
you
guys.
came back.
It's kind of like as you guys got back. They were researching while you guys were over in the shell steps.
Yeah, I'm a bit conked out for the day, but I need to go there anyway. So I was gonna ask about more things. I feel like their books may be thicker, if you know what I mean.
In Savaria?
Yes,
I understand.
they are very intelligent creatures. People, creatures.
I think we should head out there first thing in the morning.
Sure. While you guys are going there, I'm gonna go ahead and do some shopping.
But don't be too late. I would like to make dinner for all of us tonight.
Sure. Oh, hang on, and I'll quickly make my way to Gamera, and I'll bring the big pot that I politely borrowed from Vinric's mom, Mrs. Blackthorn, and gave her some gold to get a new one. And it's like Blue has it on his oh god. Oh, actually, I would have it in my bag holding, and it's like this It's not big to Chimera, but it is big to Blue. And it's full of like the leftovers from her food that she made and the extra food that Blue made for him. And he kind of just sets it down for him. I know it's not much, big guy, but I made you a little something. A little goulash. Enjoy. And you can keep pot. Just don't eat it. You're welcome, big guy.
I think he'd
And
be
then,
happy with that.
For sure. If you guys want to do oh wait, you already said that they found pretty much the same things.
Yeah.
I do need to go shopping. I have a couple of things I need to buy, but
Okay.
I also don't really have money.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta see how much. I think I only have like a few gold, but I might be able to sell some things. So I'll go to Gilmore's first because I have some magic items that I can sell.
Okay.
My inventory. There it is.
All right. As you make your way to Gilmore's Glorious Goods, the familiar chime of the shop's door signals your entry. They are inside, filled with a delightful mix of scents from exotic incense to the lingering aroma of freshly crafted magical items. Shelves lined with shimmering trinkets, gleaming weapons, and enchanted curiosities adorn the space.
Blue sighs and goes, I'm poor.
Behind the counter, you can see Gilmore. And greets you with a warm smile as he emerges behind. His vibrant robes adorned with intricate patterns, catching the light and seem to sparkle with magical aura.
Now that is a sight that's very pleasant to see.
Welcome back, my friend. What brings you to my humble emporium today? Seeking
You
new
know why I'm
adventures,
here.
or perhaps a touch of arcane splendor?
Actually, I have some things I would like to sell. If they, tickle your fancy.
Ooh, what a tease. Yes, show me.
I will pull out the absorb element scroll that I have. out of my bag folder. And I'll go up. How much would you like for this one? And I don't know if you have trade credits, but I just need a couple of spell components.
The absorb elements scroll. Truly remarkable and practical choice. Interesting. You know, me and Sherry have talked before of store credit. I think with this, I could give you a solid 30 gold store credit. It is quite a low-level spell.
That is true. I also have, and I'll go ahead and I don't know if I really want to sell this, but I need this for other items. And I feel really bad for trying to sell this, but I have come across a some tricks my mother has taught me, and I was able to make this. And I'll pull up a potion of greater healing. I'll put that on the top. Now I know the bottle isn't pretty, but go ahead and see. It's homemade.
It is. I do. Some different ingredients in this one. Interesting. Kind of unstoppers the top. Dips a pinky in and tastes it. Well, that is quite pleasant. Tell me, how did you make such a thing? It never took you as an alchemist.
And I'm kind of like rattle the chest on my back, like, yeah, I dabble a bit with potions. I'm very familiar with the alchemical components of healing potions, specifically. And well, here, and I'll pull out the book my mother gave me, and I'm kind of like flip over to a couple pages where I have marked like, this is how you do this. This is like the specific ingredient. This is how to make it taste better than just a flat, grainy healing potion, more smooth to go down and whatnot.
Wow. This is a much quicker way of creating these healing potions.
If you would perhaps want to spend some time with this book, as long as you give it back, perhaps that can get me some more store credits, as well as the potion.
Well, I was more thinking that I could pay you for the recipe.
Would you like to copy it down and you can give me the book back, or?
Well, I would hate to be in your debt. So I'd rather just pay you for it, so you can copy it down, and I can start making them a little bit more quicker for all these adventurers that keep coming in.
Healing potions are a must.
They
How much
are,
would it
and
be?
as you know, we always are running short supply.
Indeed. I hope this potion as well helps with your stock.
It could help. How about 10,000 gold for the recipe? Is not enough? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. 12,000?
No, 12,000 sounds perfect. I could give you a discount, of course. This is worth much more, but as a friend,
No,
12,000.
of course. You've been picking up on the way I run things. Fine. 12,000 is Sherry. And she kind of brings out a small chest filled with a sizable bit of gold as he takes the book and begins copying down and slides the potion of greater healing back towards him.
Oh, oh my god.
There we go.
Jesus.
And you have 12,000 more gold in your.
A little bit of pee runs out down his leg onto the floor.
Oh, if I had an orifice, that worked. Anyways.
I've added it into your inventory.
Oh my god, thank you, Juju. So generous. I will, of course, probably stay for as long as he needs to copy it down, and then obviously take the book back whenever. But I do need to buy some things, and now I definitely have enough probably to get all the things I need.
He kind of produces a quill with a very regal purple feather that he says some words, and it kind of comes to life on its own and begins to copy. Is there anything else that you needed this day?
Yes, sorry. I need quite a few things, actually, Gilmore. I hope you have some time.
For you, my friend, of course.
I need some soft clay, and preferably a container that can hold it.
Easily done.
Probably about 200 gold's worth of diamond dust.
That can be arranged.
Some holy water, if you have it.
Keep a couple vials just in case.
I'll take 2. I'm sure this is such a basic necessity, but do you have any lanterns? Perhaps with your wonderful symbol on it. That way I can brandish it around and spread your shop's name.
Believe.
If not, it's a good idea. A lot of venturers need lanterns.
I'm sorry, 1 second.
No, it's take your time. Oh my god.
There is. I do have none of the regular type, of course. I am for the eccentric, the magical.
Of course.
A new creation of mine I've actually been dabbling in.
Please.
Have you heard of the creature's will-o-wisps before?
Have I?
I would say that you have faint recollections of your darker days of some of these spirits that are quick and deadly.
No, I have not, Gilmore. Tell me about them.
Well, what I can tell you, it takes great skill and power to tame a will-o-wisp.
Oh, nothing for you, I imagine.
It hasn't, nothing of the sort. You never change its evil nature, but with time it can be convinced to relive not only its own death, but the brutal end of others. So he goes over and takes off a black lantern that is kind of held by just a simple like wooden rod, and you can see across the top of this rectangular black lantern there is kind of like metal vines that are kind of going across the top of it, and you can see within the center of it is a small bluish orb that seems to just gently float in the center of it. I call this a wisp light lantern. It shines light as one would want. Along with it, if somebody happens to perish, or you come across a body that has perished, using some of its magical capabilities, you're able to see the last 6 seconds of the corpse's life.
That is very helpful. How much would this run me?
Well, there's also one more power it does have.
Oh,
While holding it and speaking its command word, if there's any undead creatures within 60 feet of you that aren't behind total cover, it flashes a red color before turning to its normal blue.
so a warning sign.
Slightly, yes.
I would definitely like this lantern. How much are you willing to charge for this new item of your creation?
For this wondrous item, it is quite rare, as I just created it. I'd part for about 3,000 gold pieces.
So, I'll
Well.
take it.
Easily done.
I do have a few more things I may need if you have them.
Sure.
I'll just go through them real quick. A gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Looking to have a feast, are you?
Indeed. It's one of the few I can eat.
Worth
And then,
how much
what?
again?
1,000.
Yes, we do have one in stock.
Nice. Some bones, cards of runes, worth about 100 gold pieces.
Can be done.
A block of granite, if possible.
I don't know if you guys were able to see that handout.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I see the lantern.
Me likey.
Fancy.
Cool.
So you can just go ahead and subtract all of the stuff from the gold that you do have.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, I've been keeping track of some of it. So there's 3,000. How much would the holy water run me?
the holy water will run you 10 gold pieces
For two, or just for one?
for 2.
Gotcha. Let me get my calculator out real quick. So I have 12,000 minus 3,000. It's 10. What about the soft clay?
A silver.
Okay. The diamond dust, the 200 worth of diamond dust, so that's minus 200. The gem encrusted bowl, so that's minus 1,000. The bones, which is minus 100. The block of granite, probably another silver. Or less.
Granite would be a gold.
A gold, okay. Nice one. A dragon carving worth at least 500.
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh, I already have a jewel worth 1,000, but I might need another one. Does he have any sort of jewels that are worth 1,000 gold pieces?
Yeah, nice ruby.
Gotcha. Hang on. Let me write these down. So I got the granite, dragon carving, the jewel, the ruby, rare oils and undulants worth at least 1,000.
Sure.
Oops. I know. I'm sorry I'm wasting all this money, guys, but this is for like a lot of spell components that are very vital. And then any sort of ingredients for health potions, specifically for greater. So I know I have like 4 worth for the regular healing potions. So would 2 of them make a greater healing? Because I think those. No, sorry, I used that to make the 2 greater healing potions. So yeah, I just need more now.
Yeah. So I would say that
I just want enough to make 2 more regular healing and 1 more greater.
I'm trying to remember how much I charged you in the past for making.
I think it was
I think it was like half the cost.
25. Yeah, 20. I think it's how much is it? Well, how much is a greater healing potion?
I'd say it would cost you. Just, it would cost you about 50 gold for each potion.
Regular potion.
Yeah. For each greater healing potion, one that you wanted to make. So I'm assuming it's like half the cost.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to So I'll just write. I'm just gonna write potions of healing. I have 3 of now, technically, and then 3 greater healing. Gotcha. I'll just go ahead and get, because I imagine they're pretty rare, so it probably doesn't have a lot, like the ingredients for greater healing. So I imagine it costs a bit extra, and not sure if you'd be willing to give most away, but I did just give him like a one that's already made, so that'll be another 100 gold or 150.
Yeah, for 3.
Gotcha. Oh, and I'll kind of lean into Gilmore a little bit. Make sure to like look away from him so my breath doesn't get him. I'm looking for anything that prevents the changing of allies and enemies. Something that would help. Pretty much something against mind control. You know what I mean? Anything like that, perhaps?
Mind control. Most insidious form of manipulation. Fear not, my friend, for I do possess items that can fortify your mind and offer protection against such nefarious enchantments. three specifically. There's the Mind Shield Amulet. A beautifully crafted amulet. You can see it's adorned with shimmering gemstone that radiates a calming aura. It enhances mental resilience, provides advantage on saving throws against mind-affecting spells and abilities. He brings out a circlet for the head. This is the Thought Weaver's circlet. Wearing it grants you resistance to psychic damage and advantage on saving throws against mind control effects, so a little bit more powerful than the amulet. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more of a one-time use, I do have a potion of mental clarity. A potent elixir that gives you temporary immunity to mind control for a short duration. And it also clears the mind of any intrusive influences.
How much would the potion be?
The potion I could part with for 500 gold pieces.
And the amulet?
The amulet, a little bit more rare. Around 5,000.
I'll take the potion for now. Just that. But I'll be back soon-ish. Do you mind keeping that one on hold for me?
Not at all, boy. Not at all.
Thank you, Gamon. It's been a pleasure. Oh, and we'll be here for a little bit. I'll let you know if we're gone, but if you need any help with potion making, let me know. Keeps my mind busy.
He gives you a slight nod. Alright.
No, I'll go ahead and I'll make my way back.
Very nice.
That thing was the potion of what?
Mental clarity.
Gotcha. Okay. All done for now.
Okay.
Drew, the last thing I want to do is I just want to find a local tavern
Okay.
that will supply a feast meal for the group tonight, but I want it to be prepared at the keep for us for our first meal there.
Okay. I would say about 50 gold pieces and you'd be good to go.
Done. Okay. Gentlemen, a feast for you tonight. First, for celebrating us having our keep, and secondly, we don't know how many more of these we're going to get.
Blue rushes in. Probably right when you're about finishing dinner. Oh my God. Hello. Guys, I have presents.
Are you okay?
Gamor just gave me 12,000 gold pieces.
What did you do for him?
I let him copy my mother's recipe for the healing potions. Now, albeit I spent most of it. I'm sorry. But I've bought many things, and I'll show them the wisp light lantern, and the I'll just do it in character. First of all, and I go up to you, Sam, and I give you the potion of mental clarity. This is a potion of mental clarity. If I ever get control, you shove this fucking thing down my throat, okay?
I heard it's best if you supply it from the other end, though.
If you feel that the need be, good luck trying to find something to put that in.
I'll be sure to do that.
I bought some oils. I bought this dragon carving. A lot of things for spells that I really need. I have this as well, and I hold up the wisp light lantern. Now, I could definitely use this, but if someone else would like to, this tells us where undead are nearby. It glows red. And it also lets us see the last 6 seconds of a corpse's demise.
Shouldn't that mean that it should glow red when you're around?
Did Gilmore tell me the word for it? The magic word? It's probably Gilmore, isn't it?
It's your choice.
Oh, okay. I'll say monarch. Does it glow at all?
No.
By the way, monarchs, monarch butterflies specifically are the butterflies that are usually around corpses and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it doesn't glow red?
No. You are not considered undead.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Does not.
See? Not really undead, more like fun dead. Anyways, if so, I would like to give some money to the party funds as well. Or to, I know we don't have a specific party fund, but just in case you guys needed something, I know we kind of put everything together to get me this staff, so just wanted to show my appreciation. And I'll give each person 500 gold pieces.
Many, many, many.
500. Sam, Vinric, and Otar. I think it's 10 gold pieces are platinum, or is it 100 gold pieces are platinum?
10 is a platinum.
Gotcha. Well, I gave you gold because he gave me gold. Unless he gave me platinum too.
Money for any food.
It gave you gold.
Gotcha. Ah, shit, damn it, I wrote my gold pieces in pen. It's okay, I'll just scratch it out. Okay. It's for now. Oh, shit. Oh, and thank you, Sam, for the food.
Please.
I can,
Enjoy.
thank you. I will try.
Everybody, welcome home.
When you say that, Blue's eyes kind of go like from a sort of like dark blue to like a very light cyan, and kind of surprise, and not surprised, but more like oh shit, you're right. This is my home. And you kind of, you can't see it, but you assume like the way that his jaw moves, you kind of, he's smiling. The teeth clenched together and whatnot.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
I get it. I get it.
What, do I have something on my face as a spider crawls across it?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, oh, that's sweet. I like that. Nice cozy little cottage. Actually,
Okay,
that's
that's a
good. No, I gotta save that.
Little fruit brew. Come on.
Can
I
you
don't
send
want
it to
that
the
many
Discord too?
You guys have gardens. It wasn't yours before. What'd you say?
Oh, we definitely have gardens, and Blue takes care of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, can you send that to me? Can you send that into the Discord so I can?
Mm-hmm.
Because this would be like a perfect background for what I'm trying to do with our videos. Awesome.
And Vinrick, how was your travel home? Everything okay?
Yeah, I just got a little homesick. So I want to say hi, everybody. My sister misses you, apparently.
Yeah. She terrifies me.
Blue got hit by mom's towel.
Yeah.
You told her that he gave you wine, didn't you?
No. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
After we bought her food and everything, I'm just messing. It was deserved, but oh, excuse me. I didn't know my voice could crack in Blue's voice. Oh, money. I just saw what you wrote, Gamera. That's funny. We should just call Gamera Gam Gam. Yeah, Gam Gam.
Oh, money, many food.
I guess we'll sit down and have some food. I imagine I can't really taste the food, can I? Since it's not magical.
No.
It's kind of just slop through my skull.
Yep.
I look at Sam and go, Sam, this is great, but I can't eat it. I'm just gonna give it to Gamera. Hope you don't feel bad about it, but I'm sure it's delicious.
Not at all.
And I'll go ahead and give my food to Gamera.
What do you survive off of?
Photosynthesis. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't breathe. Not really sure. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Old magic. Old magic. Or something.
I pick up a plate and I write "I don't" on it and I serve it to him. Here's a plate of "I don't." Maybe that'll get you through.
Well,
Will we be leaving in the morning? Yes.
to Nicodranus?
No, to Silvaria.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can do that.
I'm just wondering if we all go, maybe they can find a way to send us over maybe to Nicodranus. If not, we'll come back and hop a ship.
Sure. Either way,
Yeah.
that's fine with me. Alright, so I guess we shall sleep, unless anyone else has anything else to do. I do have one more thing I want to do before we all go to bed, but this is just Blue in his room by himself.
Nope.
Okay. Blue, what's the last thing you need to do?
I'm going to cast Sending,
Okay.
and I want to cast Sending to Keyleth.
Oh. Okay. What do you say?
Oh god, I have to think of 25 words. I had it, but I lost it. Sorry if I'm intruding. Thank you for your kind words. You remind me of someone. Have you ever been to the Torn Forest? And that's what I said. It was only 23 words, but... Are you pooping?
Are you poop? I'm thinking for a moment.
Take your time. I know it was kind of all of a sudden.
Did you say who you were?
No.
Nope. But I imagine she recognized my voice, maybe. Or not. If not, it'd be really funny. But I can. I have plenty of spells. I have enough spells before we go to bed for sending for a small conversation.
Kind of after a moment of silence, voice kind of pops into your head. Oh, well, I didn't expect getting a message this late at night. Hello. I think this is the skeleton person that we talked to the other day. As for the Taurian forest, I have visited it during my travels. Had a lot of big trees. And that's it.
Gotcha. I'll send back. Yes. I'm the skeleton. Lack of better words. My name is Blue. And do you remember a bear in the forest that used to be half elven? I think that's all the words I have.
Huh. I do remember helping a bear once in the forest. It seemed lost. Wait, are you saying that was you?
I'll send back. I believe so. The corpse that spoke to you is the body of Belthar. The grave is in white stone. I was curious and thank you. Never got to say that. I mean, I think that's the last of my words.
You're welcome. It's been quite some time that I've been in the forest, and quite some time that I remember helping you. It's my pleasure to do so. I'm sorry you were stuck in that form. Glad I could have been of help.
I'll send one more message. Give me a second. Trying to really think what to say for these last one. What kind of god do you serve? under. And there's this spectral bear that follows me around. Do you know anything about that? That's the rest of this.
Well, I don't really serve underneath a god. I. Uh, I serve the balance and harmony of life, seeking to protect and nurture the natural world. About the bear, it sounds pretty remarkable. Bears are magnificent creatures, known for their strength, wisdom, and connection to the wild. It seems like the presence of such a companion can be a blessing. Specifically, we have one in our troop that follows around Vex. His name is Trinket.
I'll send one more message. I think I have one more spell probably at a higher level, of course. Trinket is a lovely name for a bear. And thank you again. Sorry for the late conversation. But I appreciate it. Stay safe out there. And good night. And then the message.
All right. You guys sleep knowing the next day holds adventure for you all. As you wake up, what's your plan?
I think we were originally going to go to... No, wait, we were going to go to Sylvania.
Bavaria.
Savaria. Boo wakes up and cracks his bones and walks outside. Not outside, but out to the front room. And waits for everyone else because it's 4 hours early. Pirate booty.
Okay, so you guys are gonna try to go to Savaria.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go through the tree, to the tree.
Okay. Blue, as you focus on your spell, it's not seeming to have a purchase on the tree that you're envisioning.
I was kind of thinking so.
Yeah, it could be that it's not a physical tree.
It's magic.
Magic.
Would I know anything closer to that area? Or would it be like a day's...
It'd be to Kymel and going back through the tunnels.
Oh.
Which would take a fair bit of time.
I know we have like a month to do stuff. But I know we wanted to... I think it was going to be a week, and then we would be on our way to Nicodranas for like the trip or something to that effect. Since I can't find a connection, I'll kind of just stop this spell. If I don't waste it, of course.
No waste.
Okay. And I'll look back. It seems that the tree I'm thinking about is less of a physical manifestation and more of a, perhaps a magical tree. And therefore isn't really a plant. I don't have a connection to it.
Yeah,
But
I was wondering about that myself.
I could take us to Kaimo and we can go through the tunnels, but that would take some time. Plus, I think we wanted to go to, I think, Nicodranas by the end of the week. Although, and look at Vinric. Vinric's a bit worried about his hometown. There's still that thing running around, and to be honest, I'd really hate to go to town one day and I kind of like lean more towards the party so Vinric doesn't hear and find his mom's not there anymore, you know?
I do, and we will get there, but we promised Gamera that we would go on this search for him. I think if we, I mean, once we get over there, we can find a tree and we could zip back over. Correct? You can do that now. Yes.
Yeah, I could.
Okay. Do you mind if we give that a shot?
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be, we have the ship and everything planned. I would hate to change everything here at last minute.
So you'd rather wait? So sorry. So you want to still go to Savaria or
No.
no?
Nicodranas. Nicodranas, and then, or just take the boat over towards the, Uacoxel and the Iron Claw Reef and stuff. According to our map, that's where we just need to go to help out Gamera find whatever he's looking for. He says pirate food.
Yes, I saw. I heard. I heard. Yeah, him eating about 3 hours of cooking and preparing in about 2 seconds is a problem. So, no offense, Gamera, of course, but you gotta see why you're so hungry, buddy. I'll look towards Vinric and go, Vinric, are you okay with going to Nicodranas first?
Yeah, that's fine.
If you would like, I can send a sending spell tonight, or Blue can, to your mom and have her come stay at our place if you just want to get her out of your town.
That would be awesome, actually.
That is very smart.
We'll leave a message here with the guards to let them through and let them stay in our keep while we're out. Just tell your sister to stay out of my room.
She's not. She's definitely not. Now maybe we should just take a carriage there or something and I could get him. Wait, sorry. Did you want to, wait, did you want me to go get them or them to be led to here by carriage?
About how far is it on foot, Drew?
To the shell steps?
Yeah.
About a
From
day.
About a day? Do you think they'd be okay walking it? Or do they have transportation? Finrick, do they have a horse or anything?
I can always rent one.
Did you leave her any money or anything?
Could always send a carriage to them.
Okay. Yeah, send a carriage to him.
We'll send a fast carriage.
Give them the royal treatment.
Yeah, maybe a guard or two or something. could always hire some mercenaries just to make sure that they get here safe.
I'm gonna send a sending message to her right quick. Violet, this is Irabok. Don't be alarmed. We are heading overseas and would like for you and Ella to stay at our keep. We are sending a carriage for you. Please come and enjoy.
I mean, vacation would be nice. Okay, we'll get our things ready.
It's all set. Send the carriage. Your mother is more than willing to come with your sister and stay at the keep.
What would a carriage be?
Are you doing guards with it?
I will. If in replace pays for the carriage, I will pay for the guards. Mercenaries.
2 days, 1 day there, 1 day back with the people.
I want to find a relatively gruff-looking mercenary, and then a very kind, dad type mercenary.
Okay.
A friendly dad, you know what I mean? Like that kind of look.
I'd say about 50 gold, and it'd be because you're not going anywhere too far.
For the carriage, for the mercenaries.
For the carriage and the mercenaries.
Oh, we do 25, 25. Yes. All right, I'll mark that off.
Okay, all done.
DM, is this an airship we're taking?
I don't know. I haven't gotten means of which way you guys are going.
Well, we're leaving right from the port there in Oman, the skyport, or whatever's right there by us. I guess we can go either way. We can go to the port and take water, or we can take the...
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to you. The Skyport only has a place over to Port Tamale. So you'd have to hoof it from Port Tamale to Nicodranas. To get straight to Nicodranas, you'd have to go by boat. Which would take... I don't know.
Where is Nicodranas on this map?
Right on the opposite side of Stillben, all the way to the opposite side.
Oh. Where are we currently? We're in Taldore, right? Oh, we're on Mon.
We're in Oman.
Oh.
This is up on the opposite side of Stillben.
Wait a minute, that's only that far? See? It's only
313 feet. We're there.
Yeah.
This is also a map, guys. So we go from this side to this side.
Yeah.
Go from the right to the left, and then around as
Every
well.
35 feet is 200 miles. That means it would be 35.
Are you going? Are you? You can't sail a ship through land.
Oh, true. Hang on. So we gotta walk over there. Oh, so we have to go around this way. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So we probably have to go like here, or would we go? Whoa. Oh, I see the waterways. I see this. It goes down there and wiggles over here, and wiggles over there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
So is this a world map or is this just a region map?
This is the world. At least of these two continents.
So that would be probably about.
So how long are we looking at?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do all the math. I mean, I can, but I feel like
We talking 2 weeks on water? We talking?
Um, um, so from Stilben, which is here, to Nicodranus is about 24 days of sea travel, which is 180 feet, right? So if we go here, 50.
it's about from just a quick little approximation that I did.
It'd be about a
almost
month.
1,000 miles.
It'd be about a month
On water.
on water.
No, it's not.
And if we did airship, Port Damali,
Airship to Port de Male is about 6.5 days.
I love the sound. It's fucking music.
and then if we were to hoof it on land down to Nicodranus from there, probably about another 2 weeks.
Isn't this what TravelerCon was? Rumble Cusp?
Yep.
Just out of lore.
If we fly to Port Damali, it'll be more efficient. That's probably more expensive, right?
Oh, we're not paying. We don't have to pay.
Oh, okay. Then why wouldn't we just fly?
Well, because then we have to get down to Nicodranus.
Be about 500 miles on foot.
Holy shit. We're screwed either way.
So we're going to Nicodranus, and then from Nicodranus to where?
The Urakaxa island down below it.
Uruk Hazel.
Or Gazel.
Okay, her too.
And you can get about 24 miles in a day at a normal pace on foot. So
4 times, that'd be about 20 days.
about 500 miles. About 20 days or so. 21.
Well, it's about the same way by water or by airship.
Either way, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to do it. I mean, this is, you know, next thing, so.
Gamera, do you have a choice of how you would like to travel? Let's swim it now, the bitch. Okay, everybody on his back. let's was there any trees in Stillben that he can transport us to?
Well, the other option, I guess, is to, if you have access to scrying,
Yes.
scrying a place in Nicodranus and finding a tree.
Ooh.
What could be doing Nicodranus though to spy on is the thing.
You
I
can
want to
scry
spy
on
on
a
death,
place.
Guess we can ask around.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna run to the Lyceum right quick and find a forest close to Nicodranus.
Picture book.
Yeah, the
Is
And
there a
in
taste of
doing so,
Nicodranus anywhere in Mon?
is there what?
A taste of like any restaurants called a taste of Nicodranus in Mon?
No.
I've been watching it more. I think I'm on 27 right now.
you know, I'll find a picture of a tree in a book, copy it down, and then I'll say, Blue, we need to go here. To this tree right outside of Nicodranus.
Oh, your drawings are terrible. Kidding.
Scrying is on a person.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I think he was trying to find a tree, but how good can you draw a tree? I mean, we can ask around and see if anyone has like a artistic
Is there anybody
rendition.
Is there anybody that lives in the woods near Nicodranus that I would scry on, a village or anything?
That you would know of?
Yeah.
In the
My great.
Lyceum,
Sorry.
You could go look for, I guess, places or see if there's any things on Nicodranus history or whatnot to see if there's any like updated like who's the ruling person, I guess, of the time.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
King Nicodranus. I'll help as well if I can, in any way.
Okay. Sure. Make an investigation check real quick.
At advantage?
Why?
Because he's helping me.
I'm helping.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yay. Whoa.
A 30?
30. Yeah, you find some updated information on Nicodranus. It's the easternmost port city in the Menagerie Coast. It bookends the Menagerie Coast with Port Tamale. Although it's about half the size. NPCs. The current Marquis of Nicodranus is Marquis Zaif Uladon. He's the ruler of the city-state within the Concord and runs the merchant guilds of the city. And there's like a rough sketch of what he looks like. This is like stout but strong-looking man in his mid-50s with dark hair that is greased back on top and then falls down to almost his mid-back below. He wears a soft white cloth that raises up to a point with a beautifully gem emblazoned on the front of it. And he has a very large mustache that almost becomes a, like a very large one. But it's carved in the center so that it's just floppy.
Okay. Well, I believe I'm going to try to scry on him.
I think you'd. Oh, are we trying to scry to see who's in the forest? Maybe in the
We're
forest?
just trying to find someone in Nicodranus that can possibly show us, something in the background when I scry on him.
Gotcha. I still feel like we might have to take a boat.
Can I borrow that stone that you used last time?
Yeah, sure. We actually have another one, and I pull up like a ruby, the same size as the sapphire.
Oh, nice.
It's for spell components. I like the blue one, of course. So here, I'll let you use the ruby for now.
All right, so you cast scrying.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just look really quickly. Okay.
I think it might be a good
I think that means I can see this bitch no matter what he's doing.
thing. He's in the bathroom. He's in the throne room.
So as your scrying spell takes effect, your consciousness transports to a serene corner of Nicodranus, away from the bustling city streets. Here the marquis stands amidst a grove of tall, graceful trees, their branches reaching out towards the sky and providing a tranquil canopy of shade. The dappled sunlight filters through the foliage, casting a gentle glow on the marquis and the individuals he converses with. The natural beauty of the surroundings contrasts the grandeur of the city, creating a peaceful retreat within the urban landscape. Amidst the arboreal setting, he engages in discussion with his companions. You can't hear, it's muffled. But you gain sight into his demeanor and interactions. It allows you to capture glimpses of this moment before the spell fades and you are brought back.
I think I got it, Blue. He was sitting amongst a bunch of trees anyways. I think that, and I'll paint a picture for him of exactly what it is.
Okay, make a performance check.
Damn.
Just because you can hold that image in your mind doesn't mean that you're great at portraying it to others.
Does it have to be performance?
Yep.
Come on, baby. What the hell was that?
5.
Oh, that sucked. That's a stick tree if I ever seen one.
Sims draws a very nice kind of stick figure drawing of some trees and a person, like a couple people sitting around in a circle below some trees.
Yeah, buddy. Can you do it?
Sorry.
Oh,
Did you need me?
Yeah.
I was gone for a second. I went to go grab some V8.
I found where he's at, and he was amongst some trees. And I drew you a picture of him sitting there with his friend in the trees. And can you get us there by looking at this picture?
Blue, it's a childlike drawing.
Wow. I will try.
Okay.
I can see it now in my mind. This is Mama and this is Dada. The purple one is Dada.
Khmer says that great drawing of food.
I will focus on one of the trees and use whatever brain I have left to try and focus real hard and see if I can feel out the tree.
It's very difficult. And you don't really have a good concept of it.
Maybe I should have scryed on him.
I'm wondering if I could do that. Kind of like mold earth in front of me of what the picture looks like using the ground.
Sure.
Let's try
Using
that.
kind of the soil to this is much better to your skill set, as drawing is not a pastime that you particularly took to. You instead use the dirt and the soil around your keep to create a scene. Now it's all of one color, but it is a very good
3D version.
3D version of the scene that you saw.
Maybe this will help, buddy.
I'll look down. I'll try. I'll focus again on the tree right by us. And I'll stop real quick and go look over it. If this works, we should probably warn him, right? Coming out of a tree right beside him probably would initiate some act of possibly assassination or terrorism. Might be good to warn him first.
Send him a message.
I can send him one.
His name is Zaif Uladan.
Zaf.
Yeah,
Oh
him.
God, gotcha. No, I gotcha. Oh, how do you say it again?
Zaf or Zaif Uladan.
Zaif Uladan.
Yes.
Zaif. Just call him King Uladan. Maybe. My liege Uladan, perhaps. Okay, hang on. I actually gotta check and see if I prepared that for the day. I think it might just be. I don't know. It's a third level.
Sending, I think so, yeah.
I did not prepare it. I had it last night, but I think I redid my spell this me to a sleepy
He is the Marquis.
Nah, fuck it. We'll explain ourselves when we get there. We're good at that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Alright, I'll focus again. And I'll try to focus on that tree. Putting my hand on the tree right beside me and focus real hard. And if I feel a connection coming, I would say everyone get ready. So we don't get through.
Oh shit.
Do we need to roll something for this?
Nope.
Or no? Oh fuck. Oh, mold earth would be interesting. Oh, Chimera. Are we killing someone? Okay. Chimera, shut up. I need to concentrate. I need to use more brain power than Sam has ever used a day in his life. I muck duck everything I see. Good plan, Blue. No, Chimera, stop. We're gonna go see a king. If you murder him, we will cause a war. And that means no food, only rations. No more home-cooked meals.
Blue.
Oh no.
As you cast transport via plant spells, a magical connection with the plant network is established.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Instantly, the doorway between the trees opens. Is everyone headed inside?
Go, 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 go.
Hold it open for everyone.
Okay.
And then go at the last second.
All right. With a sudden burst of energy, you materialize in the small garden.
Your Atlas cat. A 6th level spell real quick.
You can see a grand keep beside you. And beside it, inside of a small garden that has a great many trees and different foliage about, with some marble, semicircular benches that a couple of different people are sitting around. They all stand up suddenly, surprised and in astonishment. Their conversations abruptly halted.
Marquis, we apologize for entering in. We're on a mission for the Council of Amon, and we just needed to travel over to Nicodranus in a quick method.
Gods, hear now to me.
Not
You
here to
see, guards come pouring out of the building and in front of the garden gates, coming and surrounding you. No less than 10 of them, as they surround you with swords and shields pointed in your direction. State your purpose. How you came to arrive in our presence so abruptly. We do not take kindly to unexpected intrusions.
We mean no harm. We are from Amon, and the quickest way was
for me to transport us via this tree here. The only tree I really know about here. So I apologize, but we're on a mission to help out one of our friends here, and I point to the big guy. He's has a terrible disease, and we trying to help him. I look back towards him like, please help. I'm not good at. I bow really awkwardly. I'm like, I don't know what we were going to warn you, but we couldn't. We had enough strength to get me here. Get us here. Maybe you've heard of us. We're called Velata Amicus. We helped heal the scar of Thordak back in Imad. Maybe?
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Yeah.
Or persuasion?
The blue have, or does Gomera have an illness?
I don't know what to call it really. I don't know what he's going through, so I just kind of assumed it was some sort of like illness that his patron, or I don't even know if he's really a warlock. Yeah, I imagine I kind of know what he's spellcasting. So some entity made him sick. That's what I think.
Okay, make a persuasion check then.
Actually, I think no, they both affect the same thing, right? So it doesn't matter if it's deception or persuasion. Technically, I'm saying I'm still using persuasion, but it's just I don't. Yeah, it's the same for me, anyways. Oh boy, here we go. I'll use my d6, like knowledge from a past life. Try to help with that. 14.
15? Okay.
14. The Marquis seems to regard you for a moment. His expression kind of thoughtful. He nods to one of the guards. They begin to step forward and assess the situation. The guard kind of approaches each one of you, two over towards Gamera, inspecting them for any signs of like illness or disease. After a brief moment, the guards kind of, one of them goes back to the Marquis. You have my attention, but understand that our vigilance is necessary. I will allow you a brief moment to explain your circumstances further.
I kind of look back towards Otar and Sam.
Our friend has been ravished with hunger. That's all he can do is eat and eat and eat. And we were told to search something out here on this map out in your waters here. And that brought us to Nicodranus to find a ship to get us out there. I mean, you could lay as much food as you possibly can in front of him right now, and he will eat it all. And it still will not fill him.
It's a moment of like tense silence as he kind of brushes his mustache. Don't I know that situation as he kind of like pats his belly really quick. You all seem fairly harmless. though I don't take it very well for you intruding in my discussions. I'm sorry, everyone. They kind of give like a brief nod. Well then. I do not care too much about your situation. I would care a great deal if all you would leave, though.
He said if we leave?
If you leave,
We thank you for your time, Marquis.
Oh, I see. Oh, they didn't want us to leave. I was like, uh-oh.
you will be noted by the guard and kept a watch on while you are within this city. If I see any other disturbances, you'll be thrown straight into our jail. Am I understood?
Yes, your Highness? My
Grace would be fine.
Your Grace. And again, sorry for the intrusion.
Guard, see them out. As they all kind of like form a semicircle behind you all and begin to nudge you forward out of the gates and into the city proper.
If you could see below, he's like sweating beads.
As you finally arrive into the city itself, leaving behind the grandeur of the keep behind you, you're greeted by a breathtaking sight. The city, known as the City of Color, definitely gets its name. It sprawls along the coastline with vibrant buildings painted in various hues, creating a picturesque scene against the backdrop of the azure waters of the Obsidian Ocean. The docks are busy with ships of all sizes, trading vessels, fishing boats. It fills the air with the scent of salt and fresh seafood. You finally find yourselves in the bustling harbor district of Nicodranus. Immediately, you're surrounded by a cacophony of sounds. Merchants haggling, sailors shouting, and the distant melodies of street musicians. The streets are lined with vibrant market stalls, selling exotic fruits, spices, and crafts from distant lands. A group of street performers just dressed in colorful costume dances and plays music nearby, their energetic performance drawing a crowd.
Is there any other Haragons?
There are a great many diverse people here in this city. You see a few, though your kind is still fairly rare. You see a fair amount of humans and dwarves and elves, pretty typical, but also dragonborn, minotaur,
Whoa.
tieflings. All like they are all throughout the city selling goods, enjoying a comfortable life in this city of color.
Looks like we made the right choice. I like it over here.
I've never seen so many different peoples. Is that?
Are there any like of those insectoid type people here?
No insectoid, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, is that a human? Never seen one of those before.
Those small.
But no, seriously, like, I think it's my first time even seeing tieflings. I've heard of them, and I might have seen some horned people, but there's so many here.
Kind of as you say that, you hear some people shouting in the distance, like, "Get back here, you little deviant!" As you see, like, two guards kind of running through the city, and you look to see a small girl, a bluish skin and small horns kind of peering out from her head, kind of giggling and running through the streets.
Think she'll be okay? She's probably quick enough, right?
Are the guards close by?
Oh, they're already like running through the city after her, like through the stalls.
They won't hurt her, I'm sure, if they catch her. Just a kid.
Did I get a good look at the kid?
Make a perception check.
I'm sure it was just a small joke. Perhaps perhaps a funny little a gesture or something.
22.
22. Yeah, you get a pretty good look. Trying to find the picture that I had.
I want to be able to recognize. So what do we do first, guys? Do we get a place to stay? Make a plan from here?
Well, maybe somewhere to
The docks?
stay, somewhere to eat, probably for the big guy. And then I guess find a boat to what's this place called again?
According to the map, we're going out towards something called the Ink Claw Reef.
And you said there's some sort of island there. There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Since we're dealing with Vax and the other one, then she is still a little thing right now, isn't she?
I like that. Nice subtle little hint. Maybe we're on the ocean. We'll see a ship explosion. Probably not.
I'll ask somebody on the street if they know of a good place to stay or a place that we can rest, grab rooms.
Being in a new place, I'm just gonna keep a good eye out for since we're in a crowded area, I want to make sure that no one's trying to take anything from us.
Or no pickpocketing and stuff.
No.
Pockets or anything like that. This is a new area and I don't really know. I don't think my character knows anything about Nicotronus. Maybe I've heard about it, heard read it once or twice. I know what it is, but I've never looked into it. It's like going from Florida to like, what, Russia or something?
Yeah.
Do they speak different here or is it mostly common?
It's common.
probably
So
a
you
different
hear
language.
a couple of different people in like using different languages.
Hey, Blue,
Sure.
can we find a different tree that you might recognize over here?
Oh, absolutely.
I think we want to go back to that one.
Yeah, we're not going to go back to that one. Don't want to cause treason.
Um,
I think Chad might be sleeping. I haven't heard a boo from him.
I'm not sleeping.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a boo.
um,
Woo!
Thank you.
So you currently are on the docks right now, or near the docks, kind of on the I mean, like asking around, you are on the western side of the city, which is called the Open Quay. It seems to be kind of small and a little less organized. You can see kind of in the center of this part of Nicodranus in the Open Quay. In the center, there is a large, kind of strange tower which sits at the center. You can also you're kind of directed towards. There's a general store called the Seafloor's Bounty, and then there is a popular inn amongst sailors called the Withered Bird Inn.
Ooh, drink. Anybody care for a round? Venric, ever have a drink overseas?
No, but that'd be fun.
Mom can't get you here.
If I'm no, but oh well. What kind of drinks we got?
Oh, we're gonna find out.
You guys make your way into the Withered Burn and find yourself stepping into a cozy and inviting establishment. Nestled within the heart of the Open Quay, it exudes a rustic charm that is complemented by the warm lighting and the sound of laughter and conversation. Inside, the area is filled with round wooden tables covered in checkered tablecloths. You see that patrons, both local and travelers alike, enjoy meals and drinks, their voices creating a lively hum in the air. You can see that the peoples are eating hearty kind of seafood. A lot of crustaceans, shrimp, crab, lobster, stuff like that. A lot of different fish. And the bar located near the entrance kind of displays an assortment of finely crafted spirits and ales. As you kind of walk in, one of the innkeepers seems to come over to you, a friendly middle-aged woman with a warm smile. Says, "Oh, welcome to the Witherbird Inn. Find yourselves a table. I'll be with you shortly to take your orders."
Thank you.
Go ahead and find a table that's that can fit all of us. Hopefully, Gamera.
Well, seeing how they have minotaurs walking around, I'm sure they would.
Oh, true. Maybe they have a big enough booth.
As you find a nice, comfortable, seat table for yourselves. As she comes back over, hands you some pieces of parchment that kind of have their specials, on the menu. You all, traveling from out of town?
Is it that obvious?
Anybody that's dressed up like that, yes, it seems pretty out of place.
Would you prefer us dressed up like this? And I'll just alter my form's clothes to match her clothes.
Well, hi, that's a neat trick. To say you do look pretty fine in those wares.
Why, thank you.
So, what will it be for you? It kind of goes down the list. You can see for meals, there's the fisherman's platter, a generous platter filled with caught seafood, grilled fish fillets, scrumptious, calamari. There's clam chowder, grilled lobster, seared scallops, and then fish and chips for meals. And for drinks, there is the Sea Breeze cocktail, the Coastal Sunrise, and the Sailor's Grog.
I will have the clam chowder and a coastal sunrise, please.
Fine, noted. Anything for the rest of y'all?
Can I do the fish and chips?
Of course. House
Can I have?
special.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying that it's the house special.
Oh, I'll take one of everything, please.
One of everything.
Oh yes, I'm sharing with a big guy. Gotta have something, you know.
Well, all right. I'll be back shortly with your drinks. He kind of leaves, leaving you to yourselves for a moment.
Never stepped in a bar. Never had anybody ever so polite to me before.
Maybe it just comes with the territory. I've never been called nice before. What was she wearing, by the way?
Probably just like a waitress outfit.
Yeah. Where her bosom could be shown proudly.
I have like, it's like part of like the bare drow chest is just peeking out.
I feel kind of pretty, actually. She said I looked really good.
Then I just looked at him and give him a thumbs up.
I got that riz. Well, I hope you're happy, Chimera. I told you I'd buy you food a long time ago, and it's been a hot minute, so I gotcha.
He says nom nom nom.
I know, I saw.
Okay.
Otar, did you not want anything?
And you just pull out some of the wine that I still have. No, I'm quite alright. And start sipping away.
It was a pretty big dinner that we had the other night.
Food and murder, my favorite. Fucking Chimera. I think Chimera was more evil than fucking Blue was when he first.
And have you looked at Chimera? The evil looking person out of all of us, including the zombie.
It's true.
Just stares at you menacingly.
Drooling.
That's it.
Like your food gets put down, he's like, "You gonna eat that?"
As you kind of settle into the seaside tavern, you can't help but to overhear snippets of conversation and rumors circling amongst the other patrons. A few intriguing rumors you catch wind of. Stories circulating about sightings of a colossal sea creature roaming the nearby waters. Some describe it as a massive tentacled beast, while others claim it resembles a serpentine dragon. The tales vary, but they all share a common thread of awe and fear, piquing the curiosity of those who dare to venture out to sea. Another is whispers abound regarding a shipwreck that has become infamous along the coast. According to local lore, the ship was carrying a cursed artifact said to bring misfortune and tragedy to all that possess it. Many believe the wreck is haunted by vengeful spirits seeking to reclaim the artifact. other whispers spread about a legendary pirate treasure rumored to be hidden somewhere along the treacherous coast. Tales speak of Captain Buttbeard, untold riches, buried deep beneath a hidden cave or sunken ship. Adventurers and treasure hunters from far and wide have been drawn to the area in search of this elusive fortune.
Thank you, Drew.
You're welcome. Just some of the rumors you hear.
What beard?
After about 20 minutes or so, your food is brought before you. It is a wondrous spread of seafood and drinks, all of varying colors and vibrancy.
I shall pile it all onto Gamera. Not onto Gamera, but by him.
Enjoy, big guy. Hopefully it satiates you for at least a minute or two.
My lady, two things.
Why,
Where's-
yes?
Where's a good place to stay here in town? And where can one secure a ship for rental?
Wow, you're looking at one of the finest establishments here in the docks. So we could definitely get you some rooms up in here.
Okay.
Couple gold a night. As for ships, you might have some better luck traveling along the docks and seeing if anybody in the Restless Wharf would be, I don't know, selling any ships. Doubtful. You could always look if there's any ships headed out the way that you're going. Or charter one if you have the money for it.
Yeah, we might have to charter one.
You might want to go to the, well, I don't know, the Wayfarer's Cove might be a good place to start. That's one of the three main, like, shipping yards here in Nicodranus.
Wayfarer's Cove.
Are there perhaps any, I don't want to say guilds, but any sort of, like, job boards? Something to pass the time by.
I definitely don't find anything like that in the Opal Archways. You might be able to head over to the Restless Wharf. They might have like a job board or some sort of bounty board displayed in the center.
I think that's probably a good idea. We can go there, see if we can charter a ship, and if we don't have the funds, perhaps we can get some.
Just a fair piece of advice. I'd stay away from the wharf load. That's one of the other larger center parts of the dock. That's usually where big business is conducted, but there's a lot of Zalezo that are out there looking out for people, the unsavory types.
You said Zalezo?
Zalezo, yeah, the those are kind of like the guards. Yeah, they're the city guards in this town. They're of the Clovis Concord.
Clovis Concord. Sorry, we are very new, as you can tell. What is the Clovis Concord?
Oh, the Clovis Concord. That's it's kind of like the a gathering of all the different city-states along the Menagerie coast and the settlements in the Suavane Islands. You know, like each city has their own marquis who runs like the merchant guilds of the city, and the marquis of the city kind of work together to maintain the rule of law between the cities. That's the Clovis Concord.
Interesting.
So Marquis Dave Uladon runs the Clovis Concord?
He's part of it. He's the marquis of our city.
Oh.
Is there perhaps a store somewhere that would sell us the region's types of clothing?
Hope you're here in the open quay. You might be able to check the seafloor's bounty. It's a little general store that gets a lot of interesting little doodads from like scavenged goods from like the sea or near the wharf. So I might be able to find some clothes there.
Anything interesting to do around town, perhaps?
Interesting to do. Well, there's always, well, depending on what kind of fun you're looking for, there's the Lavish Chateau. It's a very nice hotel here in the city where a beautiful woman performs.
Performed? You mean like a dance? A theater show, perhaps?
Yeah, some dance, some songs, all good performing. And if you get in the right way of mind, a little bit of extra fun, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't really think the Ruby of the Sea would be taking on new clients such as yourselves.
Ruby of the Sea. That's a good name. Or Monica, I suppose. Perhaps we can make our way there at some point. Have you ever been to a show? And song or however? What do you think, Otar? Does that sound appealing to you?
Pretty entertaining.
You look like you guys are on vacation anyways. Might as well live it up while you're here. That being said, you guys want another round of drinks?
Yes, please. Round for all of us.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna do a detect magic right quick.
Sure. Other than the things that you have on your person,
Yep.
I would say that there's only one thing that is magical, and it seems to be kind of like a stuffed fish on the wall.
Oh no. Is this a singing fish?
It's a bass that flips back and forth.
Yeah.
And can I detect the type of magic it is?
I don't know what type of magic this would be. Conjuration, maybe?
Okay.
Song I wrote, might want to sing it note
Well, we will need 5 rooms. Or are we going to bunk up, or how do we want to do this, gents?
I'm fine with bunking up. I like to have company, I guess.
I'm fine either way.
We'll take 3 rooms.
3 rooms, you got it. For everything we got here, we're looking at around 20 gold pieces.
I give her 20 gold pieces.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Blue.
Of course. I feel like I should do something.
What time is it right now? Time of day.
I would say it's cresting over midday, kind of towards the evening time. The reds and oranges of the sky beginning to settle.
All right. So, let's see if we can get a ship. Let's look around for the job board, wherever that might be. And let's end the day with the lavish chateau. Does that sound good?
I think that. Don't worry.
You see the fish begin to come to life,
Oh my god.
start to whistle.
Lightning bolt.
There it goes. No, don't worry.
You see some other like patrons of the bar begin to like shift from left to right in accordance with the music.
Blue
Some
does-
other drunk people get up and start to sing alongside it, as if this is a normal occurrence inside of this place.
I'm just kind of looking around going, what the fuck?
I like this place.
Blue, did I shove this potion up your ass now? What do I do? What do I do? Are you gonna start
He just like stares at you with like the most like come on, man. Don't do that. No, I'm having a good time. Don't worry, be happy now. This is great.
But don't worry. Be happy. Okay.
All right, I'm pretty sure Khmer is finished with his food. Or it probably was about 15 minutes ago. It is time. All I see is darkness.
Me too.
Still?
Me too.
Yep, it's all black.
Oh, I know why.
It is dark and spooky.
So you can get a sense of where you're at in Nicodranus. What it looks like.
With all the different people and everything.
All the different peoples. As you can see, a lot of different peoples. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
To the dock to see if we can get a boat and look at the job sheet too, to see if there's any jobs or anything.
Sure.
jobs and boats.
We're gonna pimp out Vinrick.
Oh yeah, we need clothes too.
Yeah,
Well, you guys need clothes. I'm just gonna look around and I'll see someone that. Are there any drow here?
No.
Oh.
Not even close.
I'll look at someone like an elf's like clothing that looks similar to like what
You-
I think that this area would be. and
Are
I'll
you
just
in your
have-
drow form?
I am.
Ooh. I'm looking for kids' clothing.
So I guess I should really dress up like that, huh? So I was thinking like, I know Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn dynasty.
Kryn Dynasty, yeah.
I know that's close by, so I was like, maybe I should probably. But I don't think Blue would know is the thing. So he would just be in his drow form and then just change into some Nicodronian cloak. It looks similar to like another elf that he saw, or however.
It's some interesting research that
I could have had my hood up too.
Mhm.
So. Plus his skin is more bluish than purplish, so could have been mistaken for like a tiefling or stuff like that. So I'll say I just naturally have my hood up, but maybe it falls down or because I imagine Blue's clothing, at least in his drow form, is just like basic mage looking outfit with some greens, and then like basically like a basic like verdant green robe, and then he just changes it into like some sort of nice. Oh god, I'm trying to think of like what Nicodron, like what clothes the Nicodrons look like. I think a simple Google search won't fix. Oh yes, let me just look like Essek Thalos. There we go. No. I'm looking. I guess it could be kind of almost like a
Okay.
Thalos outfit.
So out of gain, they're considered neutral between the time of the war between them.
Ooh.
So
Gotcha. So it's okay.
I'd say that like probably some people are giving you wide berth in the city, whispering. It would give you a sense of kind of like unease.
I would say that's Blue's clothing, by the way. That's how it looks in his draw form.
Okay.
It's probably a green outfit, I would say. Dark green. An olive green. And I'll lean down to Sam. Hey, do I stink real bad?
You always do.
Really? Always? I have oils and herbs I put in. I literally have plants in my chest that are supposed to smell good. You know?
You smell all right.
A little musty.
Well, we're next to the water. I mean, it is a little,
Salty.
Salty, wet smell, yeah.
I just see a lot of people are not close. Like they're looking at me weird. Do I,
My friend.
and I look at my hands like, is it not working? Is my
No,
okay?
fine. But understand, there's none of your kind here. There's no drow here.
And I'll look at you. There's plenty of half. Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Didn't really notice it before. Oh, that's odd. I mean, there's plenty of other elves and a couple half elves over there, and are there any pale?
Did I know any of the history through in the studies?
What?
Would I know any of the history in the studies between, like, the Dwendalian, Empire and these guys?
I would say that you didn't research it specifically, so no.
Okay.
Alright. As you make your way down to the bustling dock, the salty scent of the sea fills your nostrils. There are crackles with anticipation, for the docks are a gateway to new adventures and distant shores. Your eyes scan the array of ships, their sails blowing in the wind, each one a potential vessel to carry you to your next destination. Conversations fill the air as captains negotiate deals, sailors load cargo, and travelers embark on their own journeys. As you stand there, Gamera, a sense of unease washes over you. Your mind suddenly filled with a vivid vision. A vision of dark storm clouds gathered on the horizon, accompanied by the roaring winds and crashing waves of an impending tempest. You all suddenly notice a sudden change in Gamera's demeanor. Their eyes kind of glazed over as if they seem lost in another realm. You kind of call out, trying to break the connection, but your words fall on deaf ears. Gamera, you witness a massive leviathan rising out from the depths of the sea, its serpentine form coiling through the storm-laden skies. Lightning flashes revealing a haunting gaze that seems to lock onto your very soul. With a gasp, you snap back to reality, the heart pounding in your chest. That's where we're going to leave it for today.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Dun, dun, dun.
hell yeah. Awesome. I like these RP sessions. I do miss a little bit of combat, but I'm sure.
I mean, I could kill you, Lou.
I mean, yeah, let's get a fight.
1v1.
Let's do it. Yeah.
You need to combat.
Very nice. I will say for XP, between everything, between research and high rolls, about 8,000 XP apiece.
Ooh.
What?
You guys can go ahead and add that in.
Nice. Very nice.
112, 750. That seems right to everybody.
Also, if anyone wants to give me their version of their Nicodronian clothes that we get, let me know. I've been in a pretty good drawing mood lately, so I want to practice a couple things and see what I can do.
Half of the olive green, gray shorts, not shorts, but the half pants that come just past the knee.
Oh, did you already send a picture?
No.
Oh, I don't have a good imagination. Hang on. So what kind of outfit?
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Alright. good role play, good stuff. If
Yeah.
anyone has any questions, don't feel free to message me or talk to me at any point.
Yeah.
I hope you feel
And
better.
then in-person session next Sunday.
One more time.
In person.
Ooh. Yes, I would love to see you guys.
I think so. It's up to Dad.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll plan to meet here around 7.
Sounds good.
Bring me dinner, bitches. Guys, have a good night.
You too.
Bye, all.
Good night.
You too, Don.
Good night, guys.
Hey.